Hey guys, it's Andrea here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, aka my internet home.
Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison.
So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to look rich in your 20s, how to look put together, how to get people to take you seriously. But before we get into that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you are notified every single time I post, because I am on my way to 3K and I want you guys with me every step of the way. Now that that's all done, let's get right into the video. So I just wrote a couple things down in my notebook, so if you see me looking down, that's exactly why. So my first tip on how to look rich and expensive and to get people to take you seriously in your 20s is to wear clothes that fit you. I know that sounds very basic and like very obvious, like obviously why wouldn't you wear clothes that fit you? But like there's a difference between wearing something that like is on you and then wearing something that actually fits you. Somebody who looks very well put together and expensive and rich and classy and regal, their clothes always fits. So don't just go buy a suit. Get your suit tailored after you buy the suit. You know, don't just put on a skirt. If the skirt is 2 inches too big in the waist, go ahead and take in the waist at the side seams. Make sure your clothes fits you, because if your clothes doesn't fit, I wouldn't take you serious, because obviously you don't know your size. Why would I take you serious if you don't take yourself serious? Why would I take you serious if you don't know that your clothes doesn't fit? Just because it zips doesn't always mean it fits. Let's remember that. Just because it zips does not always mean it fits. Just because it's on you does not mean it fits. Yes, you can squeeze yourself into something and be like, it fits. But if your clothes are too tight, if you can't raise your arms up like this, don't mind my deodorant. Without your shirt, you know, going above your belly button, without your belly button saying peekaboo, your clothes does not fit. That shirt does not fit. Get your clothes tailored to your body, because it's something about having your clothes fit properly that just makes you look way more put together and like you know what you're talking about. So staying with the topic of clothes, my next tip is to make sure your clothes look good, that your clothes are clean, that your clothes are ironed. Because let's say you have a job interview. If you show up to the job interview with a wrinkly shirt, they're gonna think you don't care. If you don't care about how you look, they are not going to take you serious. Why would I take you seriously if you don't take yourself seriously? You cannot walk into somebody's nice establishment with a wrinkly, dirty shirt. You iron your shirt. If you don't like to iron your shirt, steam your shirt. If you don't have a steamer, here's my tip. When you're gonna go take a shower, put your shirt, your pants, whatever you need steamed in the bathroom, and let the shower, the condensation of the shower, steam your clothes out for you. Get the wrinkles out of your clothes. Make sure your shoes are clean. Make sure your shoes are clean. Do not be walking into somebody's establishment with like the sole of your shoe falling off. No, that's not okay. You don't see somebody who looks rich or wealthy wearing something that makes them look disheveled. You don't want to, if you want to be taken seriously, you don't walk into somebody's establishment looking disheveled. That's just not going to fly. Nobody's going to take you serious if you walk in with a wrinkly, baggy shirt. I would not give you that job, because obviously you don't care. First impressions mean a lot, okay? Clothes that fit, clean clothes, ironed clothes, a nice pressed white button up always looks great. Just, you know, make sure your clothes are clean. So another tip I have to look expensive in your 20s is kind of a personal preference. So it's sort of kind of biased because it's a personal preference, but it's just like to wear neutral colors, if that makes sense. I personally like neutral colors. Like I like white, black, beige, olive green is neutral, browns, you know, neutral colors, because I feel like they just look more, I don't know, they just look a little higher quality when you just wear neutrals. Maybe that's just the me thing, I don't know. Like take Kim Kardashian for an example. She is obviously rich and she obviously does look rich. She look rich, okay? We cannot deny that. She looks rich. And she's usually wearing nudes, because nudes just look better. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not really sure if you guys are familiar with Aaliyah's face here on YouTube, but she always wears neutral colors, like a tan top and like black bottoms, or, you know, it's never nothing too loud. In my head, to look more expensive, it's always kind of like less is more. Do you see where I'm going with that? Less is more. Like, take Nicki Minaj, for example. Obviously, whatever she's wearing, rich. She just looks more expensive when she's dressed like Onika and not Roman. Does that make sense? I'm gonna try and insert some pictures here for you guys. She looks more, you know, put together, and I'm more likely to take her seriously when she looks like Onika and when she's not wearing a chicken wing on her chest. Now, I'm not saying that if your personal style is to wear bright and bold colors that you can't wear that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if you do wear like bright and bold colors or like prints and stuff, just tone it down a tad bit, you know, just a notch. Tone it down just a notch. Don't go wear purple pants and a green shirt and a zebra print. I don't know where I just pulled this outfit out of my head, but don't wear purple pants, green shirt, and a zebra print jacket. That's just too much. It's too busy. It's too loud. It's just, if you're gonna wear bright, bold colors, like try emerald tones, jewel tones, and try it in a solid, not necessarily like in a print. If you have like a black dress with polka dots, if you have like a black dress with blue polka dots, that's perfectly fine. But like, don't do a blue dress with pink polka dots. That's just too busy. That just doesn't look as well put together. Well, that's my opinion. Maybe I just don't know how to dress. I don't know. I just feel like the tans, the coffees, the blacks, the whites, the nudes look the best, like black on black. And here's like a little secret. Black, like anything in black just hides the quality of whatever it is that you're wearing, you know, like a leather jacket. Nobody's gonna know that it's fake leather because it's black, you know. It doesn't show its faults. It doesn't show all of its flaws. So my next tip for looking expensive in your 20s, boo, is to like invest in a grooming routine. And what I mean is like, get a manicure, get your eyebrows done, get your hair done, because you don't want to look disheveled again. If you have a job interview, you don't want to walk into the people's jobs with your fingernails dirty or like your beard just ungroomed, unkept. The point is, when you look expensive, you look well kept. If you look unkept, you do not look expensive. You look like you had a rough life, okay? You just look like you've been rolling around in the streets for God knows how long. You just wandered into somebody's office. Nobody's going to take you seriously if you do not take yourself. See, if you don't take yourself seriously, nobody's going to take you seriously. I would not take you seriously about a job if I see that you came in with your fingernails dirty and your beard is going two different ways and you got one eyebrow half plucked. Like, I don't know. I just feel like when everything is groomed and kept neat and clean, you just look more expensive, and people will see that you take care of yourself and you respect yourself, so they will in turn respect you as well. You get what I'm saying? Ladies, you know, I know we love our nails. But like, keep them kind of, you know, toned down just a tad bit. Like if it's for a job interview, keep the nails toned down. Don't go in there with 6-inch nails that are hot pink, bedazzled, sparkly, and blingy, because it's just, I mean, me personally, I think it's a little tacky. But like, if you like it, sis, you do you. But if you're trying to get something from somebody, play by their rules until you get what you want, and then you could turn up in the office, okay? If you want to do bright colors on your fingernails, I would just suggest having shorter fingernails. If you want longer fingernails, go with a neutral color, something that's less distracting. Kind of like what I have, you know? Like, yes, my nails are long, but they are not that distracting because they're not in like bright purple or highlight green. They're not distracting from me as a person. You're going to focus on me and not on my fingernails. You're not going to be wondering, how does she wipe her ass? Or how does she even work with it? Like, you're not going to be wondering these things because my nails are not that distracting. You can still be you and have your individuality and your style. Just tone it down a little bit. Like, if your favorite color is green and you want to have green nails, go ahead, get little short green nails. They're not distracting, and it's not telling whoever you're interacting with that you can't do what it is that you set out to do. You might even say somebody like Cardi B or the City Girls or Meg Thee Stallion or whoever, they have really long nails and they look expensive. Yes, while really long nails are actually quite expensive because you have to pay for all that extra stuff they're doing to your nails, if you are not like an entertainer, then the nails come off as tacky and kind of cheap. Sorry to say that, it's just the truth. They just come off a little tacky. I'm not even gonna say cheap. They just come off a little tacky and not necessarily mature, if that's the word I want to use. If you're not an entertainer, those nails do not come off as you are a mature person. See what the environment is that you're trying to be in and see what it calls for. You know, if you want to work as a nurse, you don't want to have 6-inch green nails. You want to have shorter, more neutral color nails. So my next tip for looking expensive in your 20s is not really a look, but more of like a vibe, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's to smell good, okay? Invest in a good cologne or perfume. Well, that's on top of making sure you just smell good yourself. You know, make sure that goes back into the grooming. Make sure you've taken a shower, make sure you wear deodorant, make sure you put lotion on. Then top it off with a nice perfume or cologne. People associate good smells with better memories. So let's say you go in for a job interview or a first date or whatever it is and you smell amazing. They're gonna remember that you smell amazing, and that's gonna trigger a happy memory. You know, she came in, she was well put together, her nails were nice, her hair was done, she smelled great, her resume was amazing, let me give her a call. Or whether it was a date, like he's gonna be like, you know what, yeah, she came in, she looked nice, her toes were done, her nails were done, her hair was done, she smelled great. You know what, I enjoyed my time with her. I don't know, it's kind of like a vibe, you know, when you a rich bitch, you smell like one, you know? Who said it? I smell like money and baccarat. You don't have to spend money to get baccarat like that. You could wear whatever perfume you like. Just go for something that doesn't really smell like you're a high schooler. Stay away from Victoria's Secret Love Spell body spray. That's not it. That's not what you're going for, okay? Invest in a good perfume. You do not have to spend hundreds of dollars on perfume. I actually have a perfume collection video, so I'm gonna put it up in the cards and down in the description box below. Make sure you check that out. But, you know, get a nice Marc Jacobs perfume. It's a good investment. It's a good investment to have, especially since you're going through your 20s. It's not something you're gonna use in a week and be done with it. Perfumes last like years. Perfumes will last at least a year. At least. You have at least a year. And then my last and final tip for looking more expensive and put together and how to, you know, get somebody to take you seriously is confidence, okay? You can look amazing, smell amazing, hair done, nails manicured, toes pedicured, everything snatched. If you do not have the confidence, you're just gonna look like a false prophet. Is that even the word I want to use? Yeah, you're just gonna look like a false prophet. You're gonna look like a sheep in wolf's clothing. I know it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, but you're gonna look like a sheep in wolf's clothing if you don't have the confidence, you know. Why would I take you serious if you don't take yourself serious? Why would I believe anything you say if you don't believe it in yourself? You know, if you're second guessing yourself on a project, if you're unsure on what it is that you want, then I would be unsure on if I would give that to you, because then it tells me you don't know what to do with it if I gave it to you. So you have to be confident within yourself. And you can look up videos on YouTube how to be more confident. They're like everywhere. You can Google it. And if you're not really confident right now, just fake it till you make it. Honestly, just fake it till you make it, because who's gonna know?
How would they know? How would they know?
Who's really gonna know that you're not that confident? Who's going to tell you that you are not that confident? Like, you know, I don't know if anybody's ever told you before, you know, even if you're underqualified for the job, apply for it, because there's no job in the world that you're not gonna get training for, you know? And a lot of the times people in certain jobs are underqualified themselves. A lot of times people are underqualified for the jobs that they applied to, but they get the job anyway because they're still good enough. Just have confidence in yourself. Just know this, like, if it's for a job, I know that I can do this job because I am A, B, and C, X, Y, and Z. Have confidence in yourself, because when you are confident, people are going to take you serious, because they really go, she knows what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about, but she knows. She seems like she knows what she's talking about, and I trust her and I believe her. So having confidence would really be like my biggest tip. into looking more expensive. You might look the part, but if you don't really feel the part, people can see and they're gonna go, she's not really ready for it. If you look the part and you feel the part, people are gonna be like, yeah, she belongs here. She knows what she's doing. Do it and see how good you feel, and things will happen for you. People will take you seriously because you take yourself seriously. Okay guys, and that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave me a big old thumbs up. Also, write a comment down below on videos you would like to see from me in the future. I always read all my comments and I always respond to all of them, so make sure you know. Introduce yourself down below. Can't wait to meet y'all. If you didn't get to at the beginning of the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you are notified every single time I post. Like I said, I'm on my way to 3K and I want you there with me every step of the way. I love you all so much and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye.
Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a